recording. Check my kid's Discord server to see something really fast. Because it's supposed to do something. Let's see. No, I guess I'll have to chit-chat with him about that later. Alright, welcome, my friends, and welcome back to the Krieg Dominion. I'm Omar Krieg, your Lord and Commander of the Krieg Dominion, and this is Round 2, Placement Trials, Operation Revival Divergence, and this is going to be Clan Jade Falcon taking on Clan Ghost Bear. We've got a mini fight set up for this one. Foehammer, why don't you tell us a little bit about what is going on in here?
Yeah, so
totally
welcome
not
everyone.
With 100 other things.
Yeah. So if you've been watching for, yes, I'm Foehammer, and welcome to the losers bracket.
Yes, the losers bracket. That was actually one thing I wanted to be very clear on. And not in an admonishing sort of way, but just for absolute clarity. Your clan is already in the losers bracket. If you lose a second match at any point, you will be removed from the remainder of the trials. Yep. Now, you as the player, you're fine. You're going to end up with a clan for the actual Operation Revival Divergence, assuming nothing gets in the way of that. You'll just be limited in your options of which clans you get to choose from. So
Yep. No, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, man, for a clan that's actually not going to be participating in Operation Revival, it was Star Adder, right? Yeah.
Star Adder is correct. They are a clan
last round.
Yeah.
Star Adder for being a clan that's not going to participate in Operation Revival one way or the other. They really gave the Jade Falcons a whooping last time. What was it? 3 headshots? Yeah. And one of them was my Star Commander. Yeah.
Oh, so if you haven't seen the last video in this series.
Oh yeah, that's a spoiler, by the way.
Yes. Well, in this series, which was the one that we just recorded the other day.
I thought you meant in the Jade Falcons.
No. Yeah, nobody cares about the Jade Falcons. No, I'm just kidding. If you watch the most recent video in the playlist, there was another series of interesting shots, we'll say. Let's just say interesting dice rolls. I don't want to give away too much if you haven't already. But if you haven't, you should go check it out.
Yep. But just to set the stage for this match. So yeah, this is, the losers bracket, if you want to call it that. So the clans that lost in the first round are facing off against each other, my Jade Falcons and then the Ghost Bears. But why don't you set the stage for what they're competing for here?
Well, they're absolutely competing for the chance to continue in the placement trials. I just realized that because I hadn't I know because I set the tournament up following the placement trials book, but it didn't click in my head and a cognizant awareness sort of way until you just said that the losing member of this clan will be out of the placement trials.
Yep.
That means either the Jade Falcons, who took on the Lyran Commonwealth, or Federated Commonwealth, or the Ghost Bears, who wrecked the Rasselhag Republic. Yep. One of those two clans is not going to the Inner Sphere in our divergence. So we've got a massive divergence right here, no matter who wins and loses this fight. And, because of, as a GM, I prefer my players to win. That doesn't mean I'm going to give it to them, but I prefer that they win. That means there's a good chance that the Rasselhag, or what is it, the Ghost Bear Dominion may not take place in about 100 years.
Yeah. Or if it turns out to be Jade Falcon, then maybe it'll be the Jade Falcon Dominion.
It could be, but that'd be really, really weird because the main reason why the Ghost Bear...
weird.
The main reason why the Ghost Bear Dominion took root was because the Ghost Bears gradually shifted from Crusader to Warden. Yeah.
Yep.
And Grimdark James, thanks for joining us. Also, yes, that would be some bad news for good old Seth Kabrinsky. It's a good thing this is a divergent timeline, because Seth Kabrinsky might just be in Clan Wolf forever. Actually, I'm not even sure when exactly he went back to the Wolves, no, I think he started Ghost Bear and then he got captured by the Wolves. I don't know. It's you'd have to go watch somebody else's content to figure that storyline out. Not that you shouldn't go watch it because it is a good thing to watch. Shall we begin with the reckoning of Falcons and Bears, huh?
Yes.
God, it almost sounds like a football game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is ironic, actually, because aren't you a fan of the Bears?
Yeah. Yep.
All right,
That's right.
so opposing forces here. For oh my god, my scroll reel sucks. Ghost Bears. They are bringing to the field a Nova Prime, a Nova, and this amazing artwork that I did all by myself. Totally did not rip it off from Sarna. Not at all. This is not, or this is the Stooping Hawk, which is also funny because Seth Kabrinsky was just mentioned, and that was one of his favorite mechs. Um, for the Falcons, they will be coming to the field with a very similar lineup. They've got a Nova A and a Nova Prime, and they've got some pretty cool green on their mechs. But they will. He's also bringing in that third mech position the Viper Prime. Now, for those that don't know, one of the things in the uh, placement trials book is a rule that, without getting into all the details, basically says that each player comes to the table with a trinary's worth of troops, and as mechs are destroyed, they are no longer available for the rest of the placement trials because the placement trials take place roughly over about a day or two. Um, Now, when the initial bids were made, Ghost Bear was like, well, this is what I've got. And the Jade Falcons were not able to closely match that weight
Yep.
spread, we'll say. So we ended up bidding down to 3 mediums, taking on 3 mediums. Now, this is also completely in conjunction with the Way of the Clans. This is the way, not to get too many franchises going at once here. So normally you would see a 5-on-5 match, but a 3-on-3 match is absolutely within the parameters of both the clan way and what we are shooting for here with our own little Divergence campaign. That said, Fohammer, are you ready to begin?
Yep. Just one thing to add there. Part
Sure.
of that is also because of the draw of hunter and prey.
Yes.
So the falcons are the hunters, and then the ghost bears are the prey. So the prey announce their like bid first or whatever.
Yep.
Once the
With what
uh
forces do you defend?
yep.
And the
So that'd
bear
be kind of
said, this is what
interesting
I
that you
got.
yeah, so that'd be kind of interesting that you went with like I think like a heavy and like 3 mediums or something like
I think
that.
it was a heavy, 3
And
mediums, and a light, or
yep.
something silly like that.
Yeah, and of course I didn't have a heavy that could match that. I could have matched like most of I think I had like 4 mediums or something, but I would have been down on lights. But yeah, I didn't have anything that could match the heavy. And I did have an assault star though.
Mm-hmm.
So that if it had been reversed, I could have been potentially bidding with an assault or
Yeah.
an assault star, and then having to you having then to underbid that or
Yep.
counterbid that. So
Yeah,
yeah, just
because
kind of
I
interesting how it
also
worked out.
similar to the method in which the players use, randomly determining what their forces were from a given list of troops or whatever, or mechs mostly. I did the exact same thing for the clans, the NPC clans, and so the Ghost Bears have what they have. You guys have what you guys have. Other clans have what they have, and you got to make it work. And the cool thing
Yep.
is with only 3 mechs on the board, we might not be here for 3 sections like we did last time. That said, the Ghost Bears are the prey, so I get to choose which side of the map, and then
Yep.
you begin your deployment on the opposite side. I will begin deployment. Let's just make it easy, and I will start on this side. So
Okay.
go ahead and deploy on the opposite side there, and with your first mech, move them out onto the field. This is your first turn, so like basically count the first hex, and then whatever movement you got from there.
All right. Oops.
Bring literally all 3 of your mechs out at once.
Yeah. No, just trying to get them onto this side of the board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Well, I guess I could do the same thing.
Let's see.
If you notice too, by the way, my Stooping Hawk has both the image on the front and text on the rear, so you know which side you're looking at. Did I size it at least so that it mostly fits in the hex?
All right. Oops, we are not snapping to the right.
I may have
Should I,
turned that off, or it didn't matter much, or we
yeah,
may
let me
need to turn it off.
Yeah,
So,
let me turn off the
can you do that with the
snap
promotion I
integrator.
gave you? I never did bother to check that.
Yeah, I just did it. Yep.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yep. They weren't exactly snapping to the grid, so that's fine. Um,
Maybe I just did it to my side and not yours. Whoops.
it's fine. Yep. So I think he'll come on right here. Now, can I start my movement with a jump, or does that
You could jump in. You just have to count the first hex on the board.
okay. So that still counts as a jump in, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. However you want to move
Actually,
on.
I guess it doesn't matter because I can't really get there anyway. So I guess it doesn't really
You're trying
matter.
to get under those hills.
Yeah. Or at least I was trying to get like onto elevation, but I couldn't get there anyway, even with the jump, because it's only a 585. So let me just do the running. So
I keep forgetting that damn Novas are not 696.
4, 5.
Also,
6,
Sidious and
7, 8.
Dunamis. Props, shout outs, call outs for putting this map together. I think this one is by Dunamis, but I don't know if it was just Dunamis that released it, and they both worked on it or what. But this is a really cool looking map.
Yep. All right, your turn.
All right, that is your Nova A. I'm gonna follow suit. My Nova A is going to challenge your Nova A.
All right.
To a duel of who is the better Nova A. So he's gonna come in. That's not the Nova A. That is. He's gonna come in over here. He's got a 585. So start up here. Watch it up with X. Let's see.
It's kind of funny going from playing, Alpha Strike more recently, coming back to classic BattleTech. I almost just changed my facing just to whatever direction I want.
Yeah,
because you can do that in Alpha Strike.
Yeah, I know that is pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Don't forget your movement dice if you did.
There. Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. That'll be a +3. My Nova chilling in the shade of the trees. And I believe we don't have line of sight yet. That's okay. It's still the first round. We're still maneuvering, and I think for this one we might have a little bit more loose interpretation of Zellbriggen violations for line of sight problems because of the terrain. All right, go ahead and make your second mech. I'm gonna go ahead and scribble on my mech sheet so I can remember who's supposed to be slugging it out with whom.
Okay.
Although it should be pretty easy. My Nova A versus your Nova A.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're declining the challenge. You have that
option. No. Challenge accepted.
What phrasing? What timing? What delivery? Yep. Challenge accepted, bitch. That's all I heard.
All right. So I think the Nova Prime will come on here. So that's actually going to be 2 movement for going into the depth 1 water.
I'm pretty sure there's PSR somewhere in there too. Let me start looking. Oh, hold on. I don't even necessarily need to look on there. I can look on here. Where is my PSR tables? Back up. Movement, modifiers, piloting skill roll table, unit actions, missed kicks, successful kicks, entered depth 1 water hex, PSR -1.
Yep.
I think in your case that's just an auto succeed.
Yeah, that's just an auto. Yeah, because they're yeah.
But you do have to account for extra movement points, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, even if it wasn't, even if there was no modifier, it'd automatically be a success. But yeah.
And just for the viewers and anybody else that may have missed it or forgotten, the depth 1 will give partial cover, but the depth 0 is equivalent of walking in ankle deep water for a battle mech.
Yep. All right.
And also, depth 0 has no modifiers whatsoever to movement or PSRs.
Yeah, I probably should have come in on one of the other ones over here, but that's fine. I already called it.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, hey,
I'm not going to cry if you want to change it either. Like,
well, I was just thinking
come in like that.
Yeah, because each hex is going to be an extra movement. Then I was just trying to keep some water to keep cool, but and a PSR. So also, if you don't mind, I'll just change it over.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't mind at all.
Because we're not going to be able to get a line of sight on each other anyway. even
Yeah.
if you come in like yeah.
But by me, I'm totally not centering your mech on the hex. Oh, I just realized the hex pieces themselves aren't on the
1,
hex
2,
grid of the
3,
table.
4,
Wow.
5, 6, 7, 8. Right there for a run. Because they're 5, 8, 5. Yep.
So
That'll be another.
1, 3, 5, 7, 8.
I went started here.
Uh-huh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You
6,
got to count
7, 8.
turns. You got to count the turns. You're
Oh,
missing the
I'm
turns.
sorry. Alpha Strike.
Yep. Which now I'm gonna double check this guy. But if he came in, let's see, if he started here, which I think he did, he
Yeah, he
probably
started like
okay.
somewhere over here, I think.
You might have to recount his movement as well.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that is
It's
a
the
problem with the Alpha Strike playing on a hex map for Alpha Strike. Don't have to worry about turns,
1,
but man,
2, 3,
when you switch back to
4, 5,
classic,
6,
better pay
7,
attention. I watched you do it too, and I was like,
yeah.
he's thinking in Alpha Strike mode.
Yep. Yeah, I was totally thinking in Alpha Strike mode. So but you know what? I'll just from here I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, you still did it wrong.
5,
I think 1, well, 1 to
6.
come onto the board.
Yep.
2,
2,
4
3.
here.
4, 5,
5, 7.
6,
Because you got to count the turn.
7. Yep.
And you can
Yeah,
either
I think
stay like that or you can
I'll
turn.
turn this way.
Okay, yeah. There you go. That is a movement of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be a +2. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the other guy's good just coming in from that starting spot over
Okay.
here. So yeah, because it would just be a straight line in the extra movement. Yep. Actually, how many hexes did he move? He moved 7 hexes. So that should be
7 is a +3.
7 is +3. Yeah, so it is right. Okay. All right.
And then the Nova Prime is obviously going to challenge your Nova Prime. Do you accept?
Yes.
Okay.
F.
Of course. All right. Let's see. In that case, I'm gonna start.
Bargain well and done, or whatever they say.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does rough give me?
Yeah, I think rough is
I know it's a movement point reduction, but does it also? I don't see it on here.
Doesn't say it. Yeah, I think it's just a movement point reduction.
Attack modifiers, movement costs. Clear. Yeah, rough is +1. Okay. But I guess rough doesn't trigger a PSR. I can live with that. So in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 6. Facing the correct. There we go. All right, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 hexes. So that will also be a 3. All right. And I'm going to scribble on his record sheet so he knows who he's blasting. Oh,
Yep.
one of these guys is my star commander. Oh, I already marked this.
Yeah, my star commander, you got it marked already, but he's in the Nova A. This guy over here.
That's your Nova A is the star commander.
Yep.
Look at that wonderful first grade penmanship right there. All right, whenever you're ready, please move your final piece.
Nothing ominous here, but this mech also, the Nova A, also had the star commander in the last match that took a headshot to.
Yes. Well, you know, the Falcons are good at losing star commanders. They just fall off the rosters weirdly.
Yeah. And they're good at washing the blood out of the cockpit.
Well, I mean, what do you mean cockpit? You didn't have a cockpit remaining. The whole head was destroyed. Shot clean off that mech, if I remember right.
Yeah. All right. This is a 8, 12-8. Okay, so
Oh, you got a fast mover, huh?
yeah, the Viper. Yep. Uh,
Let's see. Oh hell yeah!
yeah, so I think he's gonna jump on the board. Let's see here. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He should be able to jump
Holy
to
shit! He can
there.
jump 8 hexes. What kind of bullshit mech
Yep.
bolt design garbage is that, clans? All right, what is this? Oh, you get the
Yeah.
that's your Viper, and they are fucking
Yeah.
fast. They are fast as fuck, boy. Yep, 8, 12, 8. I remember playing a
So 8,
Viper.
that's a 3.
I remember taking a Viper in MechWarrior Online and loading it up with nothing but small and small pulse lasers, or heavy smalls, or something like that, and just hauling so much ass. And then just trying to get in behind people just to eviscerate their armor. Because a lot of times, a lot of dudes put like very little armor on their back.
Yeah, it's the whole min-maxing thing from
Yep,
MechWarrior Online.
exactly, exactly. And so it would often be easy to get in there and just annihilate shit. I was not that great of a light pilot though. So that was my drawback.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That will be a red 3. And obviously he will be fighting. Holy shit! I can speak. I promise I can. He will be fighting your Viper or something or other.
Yep.
I forget what Viper it is. Oh, it's the Viper Prime, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the only Viper on the table, so it'll be easy to identify. All right. You moved first, so you shoot first. And
All
you
right.
have one mech that won't be shooting for sure. I don't know about line of sight issues with the other two yet. Looked. Although it looks like we should be able to shoot each other if we can range each other.
I don't think the Nova. Well, obviously the Novas can't see each other. Or at least the Nova A and yeah, the Nova A's can't see each other. The Primes, I don't think can see each other either.
That
'Cause this
line
is a
goes
level
right
2.
through that level 2 right there.
Yep.
And then there's no trees in the way, so it's
No
really
trees, but the level 2 is in the way.
yeah.
I think
I mean,
that
if you want,
completely
just for the
blocks line
sake
of
of
sight.
time, we can just say that they don't have it, and then we
Yeah.
can have the Stooping Hawk and the Viper take shots
Yep.
at each
I
other.
think those are the only ones that can
because
do it. So
that's really questionable whether or not they would be able to see each other. In fact,
All right.
probably don't because of that level 2 being right where it is.
Yep. They would be able to, I think, except for that level 2. If it was a level 1, they would.
Oh yeah, level 1, and then I would definitely be screaming things like "partial cover, bitches!"
Yeah.
as you shoot at me. Although I wouldn't get it because I'm not adjacent to it. So
Yeah, you got to be Jason. Yep. All right. So Viper Prime firing on the Stooping Hawk. This is going to be like long range, I think, almost certainly.
16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Is it really that far?
Yeah, I got 26 hexes.
Okay, yeah, that's out of long range, actually. Or no, I mean that's sorry.
Yep,
That's long
this
range.
is not Outstrike, my friend.
Yep.
In fact, although 26 hexes would be outside of long range. Long range goes all the way out to 42 inches off the top of my head. It would be extreme range.
Yeah.
But we don't usually play with those rules. I
right,
don't have anything that's going to range that far.
Yeah. The only thing I have is just 2 pulse lasers that could maybe hit.
At 26 hexes?
Well, it's 12 is long range.
Yeah, but it's 26 hexes. You had the hex number has to be lower than whatever the number's showing in that bracket.
I thought that was sorry. Getting my rules mixed up here.
Yeah, you are.
So it has to be really lower than that to be.
Yeah, it has to be lower than that. So neither of us have anything. So
yeah, neither of us have anything.
That means it is now round 2.
Wait. Nope. I have one thing. What? He's gonna yell at you over the open comms. Go caw or whatever.
That does nothing.
Sound.
Jade. That does nothing.
Make an intimidation roll.
What? Get out of here! You don't have that SPA. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Bowhammer. All right.
I want to see if he's feeling intimidated.
I'm rolling initiative. I don't care if he's intimidated. He's a ghost bear. Fuck me. 4. He's intimidated because it clearly shows on his
9
initiative. You got a 9? Of course you got a 9.
Yes.
All right. Now let me just make it easy and start with my Nova A.
Yep.
585. I kind of want to make sure I'm not putting myself in harm's way of Zellbriggen violations. So let's see. 1, 2. Does that really say level 2 right there? No, it's level 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'd be a 2. All right. Go ahead and make your move.
All right. Nova A is gonna jump 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you can get you right there.
Yeah.
Why is it?
Use the shadow. Use the shadow of the that was a really good dive. Use the shadow of the mech to guesstimate where it's gonna land.
Yeah, there. All right, so 585.
All right.
Go right there. And there's
That's
the
a
blue
jump
die.
of so your blue die and then a 3 because it's 2 plus
Yeah.
1 for jumping.
Yep.
All right. And then this other leg guy will also do something really cool. Like let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll also be a +2. Boop. All right, he's moved as well.
Okay.
So 3 mechs is a lot easier to manage than 5.
Yep. So let's see. I think the Nova Prime is going to go 1. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into rough. That'll be a run. And I think that should be 3 because you
Where do you start? Right,
1, 2,
right there?
3, 4.
Or no, he
1. Yeah, right where your arrow is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
no 6 is +2.
6 is +2. Yep.
You need 7, unfortunately, to get 3. Okay. See, your dude is over yonder, and I need to get much, much closer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, stop that. You know what? Let me scale him down just a touch here, so it can fit a little bit better in the. Let's do. Actually, do 8, 2. That way he fits in the hex a little bit better. And then he moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes, so that will still be a 3. All right, full hammer.
All right. Viper Prime is going to jump again. 1,
Whee!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. 8 hexes, jump 3.
You. So yeah, for that one you'd put a 4 on there, because you get the +3 for
the
for moving that many hexes, but it's also +1 for jumping.
Oh, yeah.
So that way I know what to add. You get the color, the number is what I add.
Got it.
When it comes time to figure all that out. All right, Nova A firing obviously on the Nova A. Let's see, how many hexes do we have here between us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hexes.
Yep.
My Nova A. What's he got that can range that far? Two ERPPCs can range that far at
Yep.
long range, so that's going to be 5s, 5, 7, 10s is what I'm coming up with to hit you with my ERPPCs.
All right.
Can my heat management handle 2 PPCs? They cannot. 32. Yes, but I'll be at 4. Okay. All right. 2 ERPPCs hitting on 10s. No hits.
No hits. All right.
It is your go, sir.
Yep. So based on that, 30, 30, yeah, I think he'll also do 2 ERPPC. So what did we say the range was? 17, so that'd be a long
Yeah.
range. So let's see, gunnery of 1. So 1,
You jump, so you'll have a +3.
yep. So it's 4. And I'm sorry, what was the range modifier again for a long?
Long range is 4.
4. So that's 8. I think I'm hitting on 8s then. Oh wait, I forgot your movement.
Skills 1,
10.
right?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I
So
forgot your
1,
movement.
4, 8, 10.
10. Yep, I forgot your movement. Yep.
Yep.
All right. So 2 ERPPCs hitting on 10s. That is 1 hit.
Ooh. No PSR though. Haha, suck it.
Yep. Yep.
All right, hit location.
Location is 8.
8. That's a torso. I always forget which one. Not the center. 8 is left torso. 15.
Yep.
A lot of armor just got ablated right off of there.
Yep.
Let's see. All right, the Nova Primes with all of their minis, or not minis, but medium lasers. I think you have to be adjacent to the partial cover thing in order to get it. So unfortunately, you don't get partial cover. Those woods do not block.
Yep.
Straight shot. Let's see. What are we looking at for range here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hexes. Can I get that far with my ER meads? 19 hexes out of range.
Yep.
So they will not be shooting at each other. Means Stooping Hawk.
Nope. You're forgetting my intimidation roll.
No, you don't get that. That's not a thing. Nice try.
Hey, it worked on initiative roll.
Only by the fact that I rolled shitty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me double check that number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hexes. For my Stooping Hawk, that is long range for all 4 weapon systems. And unfortunately, medium pulse and medium laser. So 9, 9, 18, 20. I can hit you with everything. Alpha Strike, bitch. Nope, not Alpha Strike. I forgot I had the Ultra AC-10, which is gonna give me 6 heat. Yeah, I'm friggin' letting fly with everything. 11 hexes. Oh, the Ultra AC-10 is at medium range. Okay, good to know. All right, let's do some heat math. Weapon heat 24, 26, drop 20. It's gonna be 6 over heat, which is gonna make me a 4, 6, 5. That was not a very good 4, 6, 5 on the next round. Okay. So gunnery 1, range. Let's see, 1, 3, 7 for your movement, 9. Oh my god, 9 for the Ultra AC-10 in Ultra mode, and then 11s for the 11 for the lasers, and then 9s again for the medium pulse lasers. All right, Ultra AC-10 first, firing in Ultra mode, needing 9s to hit. That is a miss. 2 ER medium lasers, also needing 11s to hit. Oof, big miss. And then 2 medium pulse lasers needing 9s to hit. Ah, that is bullshit. That's bullshit on planet bullshit in a galaxy of what the fuck. Everything missed. I gotta count down some ammo.
Yep.
Let's see. Where is some of my AC ammo? That's all right there. That's convenient.
Yep. Actually, let me put a card out here since
You know what? That's really shitty handwriting though.
'cause I'm gonna need to. I haven't fired anything, but I do have mechs with ammo, so I'll need to track some ammo as well.
Yeah, actually, no. I will do this. I fired 2 rounds. That's what I need to remember.
Objects.
Okay. All right, I'm ready for you to return fire and do a lot better at shooting me in the face.
Sure.
I mean, I was rolling on 9s and 11s in my defense, so.
Yep. Well, I was looking for if you could put an index card out there for me while I figure this out.
Damn, I'm sorry.
All right.
You did say something about that, and
1,
I'm over
2,
here running
3,
my mouth
4,
about
5,
various
6,
things.
7, 8, 9, 10. Range is 11. So gunnery 1. Range is, let's see, that's going to be long range for pulse lasers. That's the only thing that can hit, looks like. So 2 pulse lasers. Gunnery 1, 3 for the range.
No. You're firing pulse lasers, so
I'm sorry, I forgot there were pulse lasers. Yeah.
well,
So
it long range is +4, but because they're pulse lasers, it's +2.
+2. Yep. So that'd be 3 then. Gunnery +2, so 3. Your run of 3, so that's 6
You'll need
plus
9s.
my uh jump would add 3 to mine, right?
Being a jerk.
So it should be 9s then, I think.
Yep.
Okay. So 2 pulse lasers hitting on 9s. It got it.
God damn it.
Both of them hit. Yep.
Both of them hit, mother.
Both of them hit. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 10 and oh, I'm sorry. I sorry. 9s. Only one of them hit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got ahead of
7 points of
myself.
damage going way over.
Yep. So
Hit location?
location 11.
11. Left leg?
Yeah, it's one of the legs, I think.
Left arm.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep. Front is left arm. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Eat. If you haven't already done it, I have.
Yeah.
And then no PSRs anywhere, and that should do it.
Let's see. Heat.
Would you believe we've only been going for 28 minutes? We're going into round 3 now. Fucking wild compared to the last couple matches.
I forgot to add the heat for jumping.
It's 1 for every hex of movement, or
yep.
3 flat and then whichever's higher.
So that guy moved. I think he was right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He moved 5, so that should be 5 heat then.
Yep, 5 for the one, and then 8 for the other guy.
Yep. It's 5. He dissipates 28. So I'll leave him at oh geez, that'll leave him at 7 heat. My math is right.
Yep, it's not heat. A bad place to be.
It's just 1 short of the movement modifier.
Yeah, 4 is a better place to be for heat. Or 0. That's the ideal.
And the other one, he is heat neutral, even with the movement.
Well, he didn't even move or fire. One of them didn't fire. Anyway.
No, I was talking about the Viper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the Viper, that was 8 heat, and then so he's still, even with the jumping heat of 8, he's well dissipated. All right.
Well, when you're ready, roll your initiative because you'll probably roll higher.
4.
Oh, eat it! I rolled a 5.
You're almost
move
intimidated. Yep. All right. Didn't quite get there. That's fine. I think the Nova Prime is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, in there. Just gonna duck in there.
Is that what he's gonna do? Is he?
Yep. Just
Okay.
at least get partial cover, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yep. Because I couldn't get. I was trying to get to the water.
Yeah.
For the heat management. You'll be able to get to depth 1 no matter what. But
Yeah.
so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 5. So that's actually a walk.
Six. Damn it. Let's see. 1, 2.
2.
I don't want to jump. So let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3,
Real quick
4,
before you do
5,
that,
6.
that would actually break line of sight with the level 2 hills
Oh,
there. So it would be a violation to Zelda.
Yep, and I didn't want to actually. Ooh, I was not paying attention to them being leveled. I was looking from a almost straight up top down view.
Yeah.
So in that case, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 8. It's questionable.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to be like out here somewhere.
Yeah.
To maintain
And
line of sight.
I don't want to jump because you've already got that partial cover, and that's actually a really good spot for you to be in because I can't get it to a. I don't have nearly enough movement to get to a spot where you don't have it for my firing line. Which would be really tricky. Although I think I could jump high, but I don't know if I've got the range there either. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that was my Nova Prime. He needs to get my heat updated for jumping 5 hexes. Okay. Please, sir, make a move and disrupt all of my planning and strategic considerations. Not that there really was any, but disrupt them anyway.
Let's see.
Although I suppose you could, I don't know why I'm kind of hovering over your other Nova when you could, in theory, move any of your mechs.
Yeah. What's the movement on the Stooping Hawk again? It's
585.
585. Okay.
I didn't even think about this when I picked the mech. But it's got the exact same movement profile as the Novas.
Yeah.
I did not take into account your Speedy Boy Viper there.
So I think he's gonna jump again, and then I'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think he's gonna jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there.
Okay, interesting. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go downstairs, yeah. Okay, he has moved as well, and now his heat is even higher.
All right. Well, last one is just the Nova A.
Yep.
And I don't think there's a good place where you can really get to.
Sure there is. Sure there is. Let's
Otherwise,
see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Pissed me right off. I mean, you'd absolutely be breaking line of sight and forcing me to move in a way that I have to chase you.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Or not chase me and have me break Zellbriggen.
Yeah, but the breaking of Zellbriggen is determined by the person that moves last. So I have to chase, and I think the only way for it to fall on you is if it moves in such a way that I have that based on my own movement profile, I cannot maintain.
Okay.
I think that would be the only way to make it fair. If you were to do some shit like that, you shisty bastard. But that would piss me off because you're just hiding behind those trees. I like how the trees have different sizes, so you can argue that the one hex is heavy woods and the others are light woods.
I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be implying.
Definitely. I also like just how that looks because there's like the trees are there. There's no text other than the desert hex that they're on, and it just makes it look more realistic for random trees in the middle of a desert. Anyway, don't mind me. You
know. The only thing is, like, even if I move there, I don't think there's a way that you can get there and not.
Come on down the hill and fight me like a real clanner.
2, 3, 4.
You know, guns blazing, screaming things like Stravag and Selah.
Actually, yeah, I think that would work because it would basically force you to move out there. So we're gonna jump. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You really are gonna go in there, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, the only reason I was thinking about not doing it was because you can't get over the hill. You would have to basically go straight out here to maintain line of sight.
I gotta shoot through some woods to get to you, and have to get very, very specific. You motherfucker! It's the last time I give you advice. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here. Yeah, that's is an A, or it is a thing. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn. This becomes 1, 2, 6, 7. 3. And I hate you forever. It's just all there is to it.
All right.
And now my next movement is going to be very interesting. Because also, well, I'm in level 0 water, so I can always jump out of that. Anyway, firing phase.
Yep. All right. So I guess let's start with the Viper Prime firing onto the Stooping Hawk. So
keep wanting to call it the Stupid Hawk.
Stupid Hawk, yeah. Yeah. So let's see. I think he can fire everything, including the machine guns.
Machine guns will be at medium range, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. So gunnery 1. Short range for the pulse lasers and the SRM. So let's see, the pulse lasers, well, actually it'll be the same for either one. So that's what's the modifier for short range? No modifier? No modifier.
So you're looking at a 1 plus your jump of 3. So it's 4, 7 for my TMM.
Yep.
5 for the pulse lasers. 5 for the pulse lasers, 7 for the SRM, and then SRMs. 9 for the machine guns. If I quick math.
That sounds right.
And I don't know what else you have, if anything.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
So we'll start with the pulse lasers, which what did we say those were hitting on? Those
Sevens.
were 1.
Both of these are 7s. Missiles 9. Machine guns 11.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I forgot about your movement there. You jumped. Yeah. Okay. So pulse lasers hitting on 7s. Actually, before I do that, let me just make sure I'm okay on heat doing that. Yeah, I'm good on heat. Yeah, because his dissipation is
Ride the
20
heat
and
curve.
the heat. Yep, right
Ride
that
the
heat curve.
my boy.
Yep. Actually, he can jump his full. That's what I was looking at. He can jump his full movement and fire all of his weapons and still be heat neutral.
That's bullshit.
All right. So hitting on 7s for the pulse lasers, 2 of them. That is 1 hit.
Okay, 7 points going where?
7.
7 is center torso.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
And then now we have some missiles coming at me.
Yep.
SRM.
SRM 4. Yep. Which is hitting on, what do we say? 9s. Yep. All right. SRM 4. It's just 1 pack, right? Yeah, it's just 1. So hitting on 9. That's a miss.
All right. And then 11s for your, I believe, 2 machine guns.
2 machine guns. Yep. Yep. 2 machine guns. Just for the hell of it.
Why not?
Oh, that was almost hit. Nope.
Nothing.
That's yep. Nothing. Okay. This by 1.
All right, gunnery 1. Everything's gonna be short range. I want to see what my target number is really quick, but so 1, 4, 8 is what I'm looking at. Everything's gonna be short range. So what do I got here? Because I got 11 heat currently. Ultra AC 10 ultra mode is gonna be 6. That'll put me at 17 heat. 25 heat. What do I drop? 20? Yeah. All right. Yep. So I'm gonna fire Ultra AC10 in Ultra mode, and then 2 medium pulse. That will put me at a total of 5 heat when I'm done. 11. I'm double checking the math now. 11, 6 is 17, and 8 is 25. Yep. Okay. Ultras hitting. I'm gonna shoot them first. So they are going to need, or it is going to need 1, 4, 8. So 8 plus for the Ultra AC10 in Ultra mode. And then 6s for the 2 medium pulse. I rolled a 4. Jesus Christ. Seriously? One of them hits.
Right.
So that'll be 7 points to the 3 right arm.
All right.
That's
7 points.
Fucking bullshit, man. That is some bullshit. And I fired 2 more rounds. I can't believe I like, I know 8 is not a bad number to roll on, but but missing it and then missing a 6 on top of it. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Okay. 5 heat will keep me at my -1 movement still, but it's okay. Go ahead.
Yep. And then the Viper is heat neutral. So next we'll fire Nova Prime onto Nova Prime.
Okay.
So let's see what's the range here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think.
I just got my camera set up on my Mac sheet. I don't know if
11 will be long range. And we'll fire 6 of the ER medium lasers. So it's long range.
Now the question is,
gunnery.
Are they all from the same arm, or are you splitting it up?
Oh, we always do. Yeah. No. Wait. Because when you're doing this in, like, Mech Warrior Online or whatever, you have the toggles. Your
usually you have it split
triggers,
by arm.
and you have them all. Yeah, it's split by arm. So yeah, we're firing all on the left arm.
Okay. Right. Yeah, because that's the middle. That's the left click button.
Yes, that's the left click button. Exactly.
It's the easiest one to remember to shoot.
Yep. So we got. I'm sorry. What did we say it was? Long range.
Something or other.
So long range is 3, right? 3 modifier.
Long range is 4.
4. I was okay. So it's 1 gunnery, 4, 5. And you
3.
jumped.
Yeah, I jumped, but that's your total TMM of 3.
Yep. So that's at 5. So it should be
1, 2.
8, I think.
Gunnery 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, gunnery 1. Walk, so it's 2, 6, 9.
Yep. Hitting on 9s. Let me get a couple extra.
6 lasers coming at me.
Make a couple.
I think my number to hit would probably be like 10, but
all right. 6 lasers hitting on 9s. Let's see. That's 1. It's just 1.
wow.
Yep.
I may have gotten super lucky there by only having to eat one of them.
Yep. Some of them were pretty
Location.
close though. Yeah, some of them were like 8s and then
Yeah.
7s for a location. I did roll 2 6s there with both of them paired with 1s.
Oof.
So
And you
yeah,
don't
I
have
had,
any
like, a
edge
couple of-
either.
Nope, no edge because I lost my player character. All right, so hit location for that 1 laser.
Talon pokes her head up as she continues sweeping
7.
in the mech bay. What was the hit location? Sorry,
7.
Yeah, that's center torso again.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. I also will be firing 6 ER mediums. I am looking at a range of, what did we say? It was 11.
Yep, 11.
That's damn. I'm pretty sure that's medium range. It is medium range, right? Nope, that's long range.
That's long range.
Yeah, we just talked about this, but I was not paying enough attention. All right, so 1, 4 for jump, 8 for range, 2 for movement, 10. I need 11s because you got partial fucking cover. So 6 medium lasers needing 11s to hit. I'm probably not going to hit any of them. 6, I need 11s. Nope, and nope. A lot of 6s and 7s in that group there.
I was the same way. Yeah, just.
I mean, it was rolling on 11s. I'd be lucky if I hit anything.
Oh yeah.
But, all right, Nova Prime goes back to 0 heat.
Yep. All right, now the interesting one here.
Yeah,
Nova A onto Nova A. So let's see.
You're also going to be shooting through woods, and because I'm the defender,
1,
you're
2,
getting a +2,
3, 4,
buddy,
5,
because
6,
of those heavy
7,
fucking
8,
woods.
9, 10.
I hope you heard that.
Yeah, that goes the other way too.
I know.
1, 2.
That's what
3,
you get
4,
for following
5,
my
6,
shitty advice
7,
of pissing
8,
me
9,
off.
10. So range is 10. So that'll actually be short range.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Or no, I'm sorry. It's I keep doing this the wrong way. It's got to be under that number.
Yep.
Yeah.
10.
So medium range.
So it'll be medium range for the PPCs.
Yep. Medium range. 2 PPCs. Actually, do I want to do both of them? Because he's already at 7 heat.
Yeah.
And he did jump.
Yeah. You add all that jump heat for jumping?
Not yet. But that'll be 5 heat. So yeah, I'll get him up to 12. Oh, you know, I might have made a mistake here.
Uh-oh.
The move -1 movement points counts. Does that count for jumping?
No.
It doesn't. Okay, so I wasn't sure if that counted for jumping or not. It doesn't in Alpha Strike, but I couldn't remember if it does here or not.
No, yeah, because the way the heat system works in that game.
Yeah.
If you notice on my Stooping Hawk, he has a 585 base movement profile, but because I'm at the -1 movement, it's a 465.
Yep.
I still have the same number of jump jets.
Yep. Yeah, because I just looked at that while I was figuring out the heat. I forgot he had the -1 for the movement points. Okay, but anyway, I think he's just going to fire 1 ER PPC. So we said it was medium range.
Yep.
+2. +2, so it'll be 3,
4, 6, 8. I throw way too many numbers at you. I'm sorry.
3, 6. I think it'll be 9.
Yep. 11. I'm coming up with 11. So gunnery 1, jump to 4, heavy woods 6,
4. Yeah.
Range is 8. My movement 11.
All right. Hitting on 11 then.
I have a shot.
But yeah, I totally forgot about the woods and stuff too. So yeah, that's yeah. All right, hitting on 11.
Okay. I also will be firing.
I'm just picturing
What's my
it
heat
goes
right
like
now?
right into one of the trees and just like
Oh yeah, it's
annihilates like a bird
absolutely
nest.
that tree right in front of you because you're like, fucking collision boxes.
Yeah, there's like feathers and like tree splinters going everywhere.
Yep. I also am going to fire one PPC
Yep.
because I'm at 6 heat at the moment because of running. So 6 of 15 is 21. I can dissipate 28 easily. So gunnery 1, 3 for movement, 5 for range, 7 for trees, 3 for your movement. That puts me at 10s. Sounds right. 10, but I'm only firing 1. Nope. Saw that 3 and I was like, there's no 7 on a 6-sided die.
Yeah.
All right, so let's cancel out
That's
this
everyone.
heat, and that is a round.
Yep.
My heat is already. I try to do my heat as each mech goes by, so unless I have engine
Yep.
problems.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same thing. And that's why I only fired one, just so I could get back to 0 heat again. Yep.
All right,
All
initiative
right.
time. Ooh, I got a 9.
Ooh, I got a 10.
Motherfucker. Okay.
It just barely rolled over. This 5, right? The 5 that's closest to me just rolled over. It was on a 4, which would have tied it, but it rolled to the 5. All right. Yep. Just do
2,
your
3, 4,
thing.
5.
Because melee attacks, including charge attacks, violate Zellbriggen. So yeah, just go
They
over there in your
do.
little safe spot. Yep.
Do. And also, you'd be a fool if you didn't take advantage of this. So that comes up over here. That heat back now up to 10 at the moment. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
And jump like
Viper
8 hexes
Prime.
long
Yeah.
far away. So I have a
Yep.
hell of a time hitting you.
Um. Do I want to do that?
Fourth round, and we're just under an hour.
8. I don't think that's gonna do too much.
Remind me, bruh.
Yeah. Yours. All right. Well, I think I'm just going to jump again. We'll go
Shocker.
1. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there, I think.
And let's see. Obviously, I will be torso twisting, so you will be in the front. And these
Yep.
woods, trying to remember what I decided with dead trees in the past. I've kind of gone back and forth. So light woods and your in woods. You son of a bitch.
Yep.
You're an asshole. You know that? A straight fucking asshole. Okay. Let's see. Nova Prime. One. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, no, stop that. Boom. Ha! I too can force a motherfucker to move a certain way. I don't know if that's as funny as I make it out in my head, but I'm absolutely hilarious right now. Oh, let me put 5 heat on my Nova Prime. So when it comes time to figure out how many lasers I'm going to throw at you. Now your Nova Prime has to do something besides hide behind partial cover.
Yep, yep.
I mean, you've got plenty of options, including finding another place for partial cover.
Yep.
Although I think elevation changes or elevation differences muck with partial cover. No, never mind. Because as long as you're adjacent to it.
Yep. All right. I think he's going to jump.
Shock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to jump into the water over here.
That will be a
Actually,
PSR.
before I do that, you can only take advantage of the water if you have
yeah, heat sinks have to be in your
heat
legs.
sinks in the legs, right?
Unless you go into depth too, in which case
and
you
he
would be breaking
doesn't.
line of sight.
Yeah, he does not. Yeah, but that would give him partial cover, but I just have to do the PSR. But the PSR, I think, is an auto succeed because it's a plus.
Let's see. Entering depth 1 water, but you're jumping. I think.
Actually, no, it wouldn't be an auto succeed because he's a 2.
Depth 1 water is -1. Jumping into water. It doesn't specify. It just says entering.
I think
the
it would
water.
just be just entering it. Just
yeah, and with your gunnery or piloting of 2, that would be an auto success.
yeah, that was
we discussed that earlier, but I thought it would be a little bit different for jumping into water.
Yeah.
Well, hello there, Darius Kamishinagami.
2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yep.
All right.
Auto
succeed on the jumping into depth 1 water, which is entering depth 1 is -1. But jumping into it presumably is the same, and with piloting score of 2, probably going to be an auto success. It is my turn.
Find a blue die here somewhere.
Just copy and paste that one there.
Yeah, I had another one. I just don't know where it went. So.
Oh wow, you did. You got one right here.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't matter now because you've already.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure your PSR is not, or your modifier is not going to be a 5.
No,
it's going to be a 3. Yeah, put 3 on there. I'll have to remember you're in depth 1.
Yep.
Anyway, all right. See, the problem with this part here is that you could easily just stay there and enjoy the benefits of all those woods in your face, even though you just PPC the shit out of a tree. Or I move into a position where you can get behind me, and that is no, as they say, bueno. So, 1, 2, 2, 6, 7, 8. You could absolutely behind me because 1, 2, 3, 5. 4, 2, 4, 5, 7. Son of a bitch. This does put me in an interesting position. Although, yeah, you know what? Eat a dick, foe. Because not only will we once again be shooting through. Oh wait! Actually, hold that thought. I haven't placed my dice, so it doesn't count yet. I don't know if I want to do that yet. So give me a second. So here. Oh my goodness! Correct. Jumping into Death Water. Death 1 water does not take any further movement. Jumping ignores terrain. It does still prompt the PSR, but like mentioned, 2 piloting as long as there are no other modifiers is an auto success. So yeah, we're good as far as you jumping into that. Okay. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go there instead. And see what you do next.
Okay.
Stupid Zelbringen rules.
Yeah.
Had me rethinking things a little bit.
Because jump again. 1, 2, 3. I think he's just
Oh, are those trees physical? Yep.
yeah, they are. That's surprising.
Hold on, let me see if I can undo that. Let's see.
If not, I'll just put him in hex next to it, and we'll just remember that
Physics.
he's in.
Mass. Material. Okay. Let's see. Using an object still is like still. Already moving. Bouncy. Gravity. Affected by gravity. Object. Mass of the object.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. It'll take you longer to figure it out than to just keep
Yeah.
going with it. He's just in there, so he'll get the benefit from
I'm gonna
the woods then.
I'm gonna
But
put
yeah,
your die there, so
yeah, that's fine.
in the woods.
It's
Well,
just funny
actually,
that
we're in the firing phase, and we'll just go ahead and fire this now. Otherwise, I will forget. Let's see. Nova A firing on Nova A. First, let me see what my weapons are and what my heat options are. Oh yeah, two ERPPCs. So 5, 35 minus 28. Jesus Christ, I cannot math. 35, 25, 15, 7 heat. Oof. Yep, I'll do it. So that's gonna put me at 4, 6, 5 for the next round. Okay, so 2 ERPPCs, 1 gunnery, 4 jump, range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure it's short. Let me that. PPC range is 7 hex. So yeah.
Yep.
All right. So 1, 4, 6. How many hexes did you? How many hexes?
3.
You jump 3. Okay, so 1, 4, 6, 7. Because you're in light woods. 1. My movement jump to 3. So that's 4. Plus your movement of 6. Plus the woods is 7. Yeah. 2 ERPPCs hitting on 7s. Thank you,
boy.
Jesus. That's going to be a PSR, buddy.
Yep.
All right, locations. Head.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yep, right here.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's a dead mech and a dead pilot
and a dead Star Commander again.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Yep. So that's an auto win for you, isn't it?
No, I get the points for killing the mech and a point for killing the Star Commander. And I forgot to put the scorecard on this table. So I mean,
oh man, well the Jade Falcons are going to be sitting out Operation Revival.
Well, I mean, we're not done yet.
oh man.
Although it is not looking good.
Well, let me okay. So yeah, he's that'll be a head hit. So let me just mark this off then. He's dead.
You do get your chance to shoot, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah,
but let me
at least do this because there is a possibility it could be a return headshot.
There very well could be.
Yeah,
which would be hilarious. But
let's see.
Let me mark this up. Jade Falcon
1
and Ghost Bear. So it was 2 plus 1. 4. Let me double check those numbers. Give me just a second, Fohammer, and I'll be ready with you in just a second. Is my chart for scoring points in the match. Here we go. All right, medium mech 2, and then the Star Commander unit is 1. So yeah, it's 3 points there. Okay, so that's correct. And my heat is up. Go ahead and start doing your shoot me back in the face.
Yep.
Bits there.
So yeah, just role playing this.
Role playing this. The Jade Falcons are going to absolutely fucking launch all sorts of trials against the Ghost Bears next month.
So yeah, we'll just do the return shot of 2 ER PPCs because he wouldn't have fired the pulse laser if because he would have tried to keep his heat under control. So I think I did the math already. It's going to be 7s. So because gunnery 1, range is short, 3 for your movement die. So that's 4. My jumping will add another 3, so that should be 7s, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, 2 ERPPCs hitting on 7s. Actually, yeah, both of them hit.
All right. I have a PSR to do.
Yep. And 2 hit locations coming up.
Yep.
A 6 and a 5.
Okay. 6 and 5. 6 is right torso, which is good because he already lost all the armor or most of the armor on the other torso. And then what was the other one? 5?
Right leg.
Right
Yep.
leg. Okay. And then PSR is 2 plus 1 is a 3 plus. Oh.
Oh.
All right, let's see which way he turns.
You know what? This exact
2.
same thing happened last time. You got the headshot, but you fell while doing it.
Yeah. 2 is 1 hex side to the right. So let's see.
And I want to call out that this is actually a star cap. Is he a star commander or star captain? Something, but he actually exists in canon.
Well, I mean, the Star Colonel doesn't have to be out here for the match. It's up to you if he is.
Oh no, that was the whole point. Was I wanted him to be out here, so he's dead.
Well, that's a dead Star Colonel then.
Yeah, so we got a dead canon character here.
Let's see.
What was his name?
I don't remember right now. We can look it up. It's in the Discord. Why don't you go ahead and roll that 5-point hit location for my damage that I'm about to take?
Oh, yep. That is a 7.
7 on the right side will be right torso. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for 8 plus for critical.
All right. 2d6. That's a critical. That's 11.
Oof. Oh, you rolled an 11, so that's 2
I mean, yeah, for the critical, yeah. I just need an 8 above, so yeah, that.
Yeah, but now I gotta roll the. You scored 2 critical hits, so go ahead and roll upper and lower.
Okay. So we'll do the first one. It's just 1d6, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah. You're gonna roll upper and lower. Upper.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, I know what I'm trying to say. Just roll 1d6. I'll tell you what to do next.
Yep. 4. So that should be
That's
lower.
Lower, and then 1d6, but you're gonna roll either a 1 or a 2.
Why is? Hang on. There we go. 4. So I gotta roll again.
You want a 1 or a 2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I gotta roll again.
Yep.
That's a 1.
Anti-missile system.
Ammo?
Nope, just the system.
Oh, damn.
Nice try.
Yeah.
All right, roll a second one.
And then I got 1 more.
Yep, upper or lower.
2. So that should be upper.
Yep, that's upper. Go ahead and roll 1 through 6.
All right.
Thank God, because it would have auto-killed the ammo. 6. That is a double heat sink.
Okay.
That's going to take my heat down to 34. That will be problematic, actually, and so that will give me, instead of 7 heat, that's going to give me 9 heat. And that's going to change my, it's going to be +1 gun rate. And now I need to make a PSR to keep from breaking my teeth. So that will be a 3, or is it a 2? What's our... +1 per level fallen, 7. For the purpose of falling, mech only rises 1 level above. That is not helpful, so I'm just gonna roll PSR +1. I just need a 3 or better and he's good. Does not hurt himself. Alright, well, that hurt him, but he's fine. Your mech, not so much.
Yep. That's Star Colonel Grand Nuclei.
That's it.
Is the guy that's dead.
Supposed to mark through line 5 since he could crit that later and you would not lose any further. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll unline through that second thingy.
Keeping you honest over here.
No, it's fine. The thing is, like, I'm always a little confused about the multiple bracket items like PPCs and double heat sinks and stuff.
Yeah.
as to whether or not they count. Like you hit it once, okay, what does that do? You hit it twice, okay, yeah, obviously now you have to repair it, but that doesn't matter if this is a pickup game.
Yep.
All right, next up is the other Novas, the Nova Primes. We
Yep.
have how many hexes between us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hexes. So that makes this medium range. I jumped, so I'm gonna fire. Let's see, 6 will put me at 35 heat. 7 will put me at 40 heat. Ooh, let's do that. All right, yeah. I'm going to fire 7 medium lasers at medium range. So 1, 4 for jumping, 6 for range, 7 for partial, 10s. I need 10s because of your movement.
Yep.
So 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on 10s. 10s are better. All right, 1.
I think that's all
1
I got.
hits.
Yep.
I'll take it though. Hit location 11. Left arm 7 damage.
All right. Left
That
arm.
puts me at 4 heat. So 35, 40 minus 36 is 4. 4 heat.
Yep, and I'll do the same thing. I'll fire 7 back at you because I jumped.
Oh wait. What was my hit location? Oh, never mind. Left arm. You're good.
Yep.
I was thinking it was a leg for a second. I was like about to pull that 7 points of damage right back off. You keep it though. You keep it real good. Anyway, go ahead.
Yep, so I'll fire 7 lasers back again. I think it's going to be the same, except that you don't have the partial cover. So,
Correct.
what were you hitting on? 10?
Yeah, so you're at 1,
think
4, 6, 9.
9. Yep. So hitting on 9s.
Slightly better odds of hitting me.
All right, let's see. That's 1. I also just hit with 1.
Oh, good. Good.
I had like 2 8s though.
Not good enough.
No.
Not good enough.
I would like to use my reroll.
You don't have any of those.
I know. Actually, I had 2 7s as well. Not that it matters, but all right. Hit location is 9.
9 is yep, left leg. So 7 to the left leg.
Yep.
All right. Next
That'll
up
be
is
3.
my really warm Stooping Hawk. I'm going to fire. I'm just going to fire the Ultra AC-10 in Ultra mode, so that'll be 16. And then both medium pulse lasers, that'll be 16 and 8. Or no, 6 and 8 is 14. 24. Be at 20 heat. I know what I'm trying to say. All right. Ultra AC-10 and 2 medium pulse. Range is 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's. Fuck yeah. Short range for everybody. Amazing. Yep. All right. So, and the pulses are at -2. So let's see what we got over here. 1, 4, 8, and 9. So 9 for the AC and 7s for the lasers. Obviously firing in ultra mode. So what did I say? 9 and 7?
Yep.
Nope. 9 first. Nope. And then 7s for the medium pulses. 1 and 1. 1 hit. Hit location. 5. Right leg.
Okay.
That's disappointing. AF.
All right. So firing back. Let's see. Would we say the range was
4
1,
hexes.
2, 3, 4? Just out of long range for the machine guns.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So yeah, 2 pulse lasers and the SRM-6. I'm sorry. Were we counting these as woods or not? I forgot.
Light woods +1.
Light woods.
Oh,
Okay.
you know what? Were you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh shit.
That one would have. missed then,
second
actually.
one.
Because it was the pink ones was the 7. So actually, yeah, that would have missed because you were hitting on
Yeah.
7s.
Yep.
So
Cause
yeah, it would have been 8.
Because
Yeah.
it should have been so 1, 4, 8, 9. 1, 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, go ahead and take that damage off. Sure, what I was thinking there.
No worries. Yeah, I just forgot about it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in and there was intervening. So.
Yeah, I definitely did forget that you were in woods as well. So
Yep.
go ahead and take that damage off and
Yep. All right.
la vie.
But I'll be firing with medium pulse lasers and the SRM.
Yep, and you are firing through 1 hex of woods, of course.
Yep.
Light
So
woods.
actually, I think I'll be hitting on. Actually, let's do the math right. So 1 for gunnery, nothing for range. You're 3. So that's 4. And then my 3, so I think I'm hitting on 7s.
8.
8?
1.
Oh, because I forgot the woods. Yeah,
Yep.
8.
Yep.
Hitting on 8. Yeah. Okay. So 2 pulse lasers, 2 medium pulse lasers hitting on 8.
Oh, wait. Pulse lasers are 8, so it would be 6.
Oh, 6. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. All right. Hitting on 6.
Darius, we decided that we were just going to count them as woods because I couldn't remember what the last final answer was. And actually,
just 1 hit.
yeah, I was going to say, you know what? I was firing medium pulse lasers and they might have hit as well, but now I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's too late. Take the damage off. I'm not going to fucking deal with it. So one of them hit. So that's going to be damage.
Location is 4.
4 is an arm, I think. 2, 3, 4. Right arm.
Right arm. Yep. And then the SRM 4.
Yep.
Short range. Or no, medium range.
SRM on 4. Oh yeah, because they're usually 3, 6, 9 or something like that.
Yep.
Unless it's streak or some shit.
1, 5. Okay, so 1 gunnery, 2 for range. That's 3,
10s.
6 free movement, and then 4 for my jump, and then 1 for the wood. So actually, I think it's 11. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Is medium range?
3. Yeah, medium range.
All right, so 1, 4, 5, 8, 10 for medium range. Wait, God damn it! I'm fucking this up somewhere. All right, 1 gunnery.
Yep.
4 for your jump, 5 for the woods, 8 for my movement, and yeah, 10 for range. Sorry, I overthought the shit out of that one.
Yeah, I was, yeah. Okay, so 10 for 1 SRM 4. Yep. That's a miss.
Okay.
All right.
I'm good on heat and all the other rolls I got to make, so I'm ready for initiative.
Yep, same here. Uh, 7.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move first. The viewers know what I rolled.
Did you just snake eye it? Yeah.
Touch your face. We don't need to talk about it. All right, we don't need to fucking talk about it. Nova Prime moves by not moving.
All right.
Even Darius is like Rawful.
All right. Yeah, we'll just jump. Actually, would be jump or better move?
Next round, the Nova A is gonna auto stand. I'm gonna bother rolling for it since he's not in a fight right now. As long as you're okay with that ruling.
Oh yeah, yeah. 1. All right, yeah, I think the Nova Prime will just jump into these woods over here. Okay. Oh, these are collision too.
Well, put your dice in there, and then
Yeah.
face your mech whichever direction he's
It's 1,
facing.
2, 3, 4, 5. So
Was he not in the woods?
no, I want him in the woods. Yeah, that's 5 movement into the woods.
Okay.
So that's 5 hexes.
Five hex jump is going to be a 3.
That's a
for your
3.
movement.
Yeah.
And then just face him whichever way you want to face him. I
Yeah.
just picked him up because he smacked the trees.
He's just gonna be facing towards the Nova
Yeah.
Prime. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Look at your enemy. Look at me.
Yep.
Look at me. I'm the boss now.
Even though this contest is basically decided, unless I can do something amazing here and take
I
down
mean, if
one
you
of
kill
your
both
mechs,
of my other, I mean, if you kill 2 of my mediums or kill the one with the Star Commander, which is this guy,
yeah.
I mean, that will tie it up. Speaking of, all he's gonna do. Oops. He walked, no modifier, because he turned to face you.
Okay. I can jump to here. I think that's rear arc, isn't it?
Actually, fuck, yes it is. God damn it.
All right, we'll jump into rear arc then.
I should have just stayed facing the way I was fucking facing. Dumbass.
All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What do you mean?
6.
Oh wait, Daria says no. That right arc? Hold on. Where's that arc?
There's the thing.
Field of fire.
Nope, it is. It's rear arc. Because it's adjacent to this is the hex. Oops, where's the hex right behind him? Yep. So the one just to
So
that's
this
rear
is
arc.
where. So using this diagram.
Yep.
This is where I am.
Yep. And then
this is where he is.
Yep. That's rear arc.
Defender's choice. Wrong template. Seems like the right template to me. Am I crazy? What's the other one look like?
Oh, it's this one over here.
It's
Defender's choice. Yeah.
What's this template?
Because on the border, because the border is the that's right, is Defender's choice there.
Because that's for this template's for vehicles. What the fuck we got this for? Actually, I really do think that is the. So yeah, that is Defender's choice. Guess what, bitch? Right side.
Right side.
So that way I can twist and still hit you with my right side weapons. Actually, what do I have on my right arm? I have a medium laser and a medium pulse laser. Right torso mounted ultra that I can't use. So at least it'll cool off.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We got to figure it out. So you're in my right arc. You'll be hitting on my right side. I will be hitting you in the front with my 2 right mounted weapons. Firing phase?
2, so it should be 3. Yeah, I'm just getting.
Oh, you're doing your TMM math.
Yep. So that's gonna be a 3.
Yeah, you jumped how many hexes?
6 hexes.
So yeah, plus 2, and plus 1. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Firing.
I didn't move, so I'm just gonna hit you with like 12 medium lasers. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am going to hit you with like I think 8. So 44 heat with my movement. Oh, I didn't move, so no, that's right. I had 4 heat left over from the last round.
Yep.
So 40 from the firing, 44. That'll leave me with 8 left over at the end, which puts me at +1, -1. So let me mark that really quick. 4, 6, 5, +1. All right, 8 medium lasers. Let's see what the math looks like on this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is medium range. So 1 gunnery, no movement. 4, 6. I am hitting on 6s. Yep, 6s. Firing 8 lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6s. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 8 lasers. Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, this snake eyes. I ought to put those dice in dice jail if I believed in such things.
All right, let's do the locations.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. head.
Oh my god, are you
Yeah,
kidding?
it's 7 damage though, so it's not critical death.
Yeah, but he's still gonna have to. Oh my god, and that was an 11 right there.
Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Put this one right here, just so I know which one's the last
All
set.
right, 7 damage.
Yeah.
Head.
Is that a? That's a. I'll roll critical in a moment.
Actually, believe it or not, that's not through because he had 9 armor.
Oh well, never mind then.
Yep.
That is.
I
That
thought it
will
was.
be a pilot check, but I mean
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
thought
have
it
a
was
PSR too
through. Yeah,
anyway.
but yeah.
All right, so 7 there, and then 11 is left arm.
Left arm, you said?
Correct.
Okay.
8 is left torso.
Okay.
Left torso twice, and 3 times actually.
Oh, it's
And
gonna be through. Yep.
yeah, and you can come take a look at that if you want. There's 3 8s in a row here.
Okay.
And I'll roll critical for that in a moment because I heard you say it's
Yep.
gonna be through. Um, and then 7 to the center torso,
Okay.
and then the last one is a 3, which is right arm.
Right arm.
I have a critical roll for the what was it? One of the torsos.
Yeah, it was for the
8.
left torso.
Left torso.
Yep.
All right, rolling for crit.
Okay.
No crit. You got
All right.
lucky.
Yep. Definitely. All right. But yeah, we gotta do the pilot hit now.
Yep. 3 plus. Thank you, Darius, for that resub, by the way. Oh, he's good.
11.
11.
Yeah, he's good.
Wow. What a time to roll an 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, returning fire then.
Return fire.
Oh
Could
wait,
be dangerous.
I gotta do a PSR though, don't I?
Yes, and you can do that now if you want
Yeah,
to.
I'll just
I mean,
do
it
that
won't
right
change
now.
anything for your firing, but
Yeah. Oh, he's good. Yep. I rolled an 8. Yep. Yeah, I was just doing it now just so we don't forget it.
Yep.
Okay. So he's a little spicy because he carried over 4 heat. He got 5 more for the jump. So if he does 30 heat, he'll actually dissipate down back to 3 heat. What is it if I do 1 more? It'll be 10 heat, which minus 2 movement points and a modifier to hit. Yeah, I think I'll just do the 6 medium lasers again. All
Okay.
right, so 1 gunnery. What are we on the range? That's short
Medium.
range.
It's medium.
No, medium.
It's just
medium?
inside medium.
Yeah, just
Or
inside.
just
medium.
outside of short. One of the two.
Yep.
So
all right,
1,
so
4,
that's
6.
2.
Oof.
So that's 3. 6 for my jump, and then no modifier for your standstill, right? So I think
Correct.
I'm hitting on 6s.
Yep. It's gonna be rough.
Yep. 6 dice hitting on 6s. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just separate this one out just so there's no confusion. All right, hitting on 6s. All right, that is, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not bad.
Yeah, but I was counting from the left.
Yeah, I saw the first 2 that were like 5.
I'm like, oh my god. Yeah.
That will be a PSR for me.
Yep. All right, so that's 4 locations then. So let me just separate these dice out. I'll roll these ones in the middle for locations. First one is a 5.
You got the hit chart over there too, right?
Oh yeah, I just wasn't looking at it. Yeah. 5 is a right leg.
Right leg. 7.
Right. Next is a 10, which is left arm.
Left arm.
Then another 5.
That was the right leg.
That right leg again. Yep.
Okay.
And then last location is a 6, which is torso. Right torso.
Yeah. Okay. That's
through.
Yeah, it's gone. No ammo, so I'm not gonna make you roll for critical because it just killed all of the shit in there, and then now I have heat problems.
Half your lasers. Yep.
1, 2, 3. So that's 6 heat that's just died. Down to 33 heat. Or sorry, 30 heat. Which means I'm now going to be 6 heat higher. 14 heat. That is... I need to roll for shutdown. Fortunately, I only need a 4+. Yep, 4+. Good.
Ooh.
And I got a...
I saw that too.
Yeah, I saw it too. That is actually going to be +2, -2. So let me fix that. So it's going to be 3, 5, 5, +2. Oops. +2 gunnery. It's getting a little warm in here.
Yep.
And actually, it's going to be even hotter. Fuck. So I just took 2 engine hits
Oh, geez.
because you blew off the whole torso.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's right. It's got the XL engine in there.
that's going to actually be 24 heat, which is 6+, 8+. So I got some more shutdowns to roll. So 6+ and then 8+. Good, barely. Not good. Shut down.
Nope.
Yeah. And then yeah, and I got to do the PSR.
Yep.
But because it's shut down, I believe the mech falls over.
I think you ought to fail, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and figure that out. You may have just turned this around.
Maybe. We'll see.
Let me roll my dice to see which way I'm facing here.
Yep.
1. I believe that's the same direction.
Yeah. And then I'll roll location here.
Let me just verify that. 1. Yep, same direction front. So
Yep.
5 damage going where?
Location is 4, which
That
is right arm, but that'll transfer to the
Nope.
center torso.
Oh, yeah, the right arm is gone. So center torso 4.
Yep.
Let me scribble this off and scribble that off. Well, shit, because now at 24 heat, that's going to put my heat +4 movement. Yeah, +4 and -4. Holy fuck, dude.
So then my Nova Prime pilot will say over the open comms, "Hey, mate, you can't park there."
Fuck you, Forever. I hate you. I hate you so much right now. So 1, 2, 5, and +4 gunnery. Holy shit. And 2 engine hits. Yeah, that's...
I think he's probably gonna be. Well, it's your call, but you know.
Yeah, well, I think it's obvious
what
what he's going to do when he gets his mech back up on its feet. Let's go ahead and just give you that now.
Okay.
Because holy balls. So that's going to be 2 for that mech, and then that was not the Star Commander, so only 2 for that. He is withdrawing. So he will... I'm going to move all his stuff off the board. Because I'm going to go with... So he's at 24 heat. In the next round, he'll dump 30 of that, and then he can do an auto stand as well. And then we'll eventually make his way off the field. Did we do the Stooping Hawk and the Viper? No, we have not.
Still got them too. Yep.
All right, so twisting and then firing with my right arm. 1 medium and 1 pulse medium. Range is short. Gunnery of 1. I walked 2, 5, and 3. 5 and 3. No, I'm just gonna fire 1. This engine will still generate. Oh yeah, the net heat dump will be 20, and that'll put him at 4 heat. You know what? After a while, it's not gonna matter. He's just gonna eventually come off the board.
Yeah, I mean, he lost half of his weaponry, and
yeah, and 2 engine hits. That's technically that should be forced withdrawal. Not that we're playing that too hard, but anyway, 5 and then 3. So 5 hit location. 8 left torso, 7 points.
Left torso, 7 points.
And then 3 for the pulse. Hits. 5, which is the right leg. 7 points.
Right leg, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
That is your turn to shoot me in the right side of the mech.
Yep. So that's going to be short range for everything except the machine guns, which will be medium. Oh wait, no, that'll be long range because it's got to be under. Yeah, so because it's 3. It's 3 hexes.
No, he's 2 hexes, so it'll be short
it's 2
or
hexes.
medium.
Yep.
It's medium range for the machine gun, short for probably everything else.
Yep.
And then you'll be hitting on 1, 4. You'll be hitting on 4s unless you have pulse lasers in there anywhere.
Yeah, 2 pulse lasers.
The 2 pulse lasers are going to be auto hits.
Yep. All right. Let me just roll location then for the 2 pulse lasers.
Okay.
Oh, that's a head hit.
7 damage, right?
Yep. And then the other one is an 8, which is
torso.
8.
It's right torso, I think.
Right side 8, center torso.
Oh, center torso.
Yep, but the other is a 12, so that's a head hit.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna do my real quick. I'm gonna roll my 3+ to stay awake.
Sure.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
And then
the SRM, that's going to be
that's a hit on, that'll hit on 4.
All right.
Wait, yeah, 4. Sorry. And then the machine guns will hit on 6.
Yep, that's a hit for the SRM.
All right, roll cluster.
Location.
I do not have.
That's right. Cluster. Sorry, you said you had anti-missile system?
I do not.
Do not.
I said I do not. Just to be clear.
Okay. Roll cluster is 8.
8 on a 4-pack is going
on
to
a 4-pack is where's
3.
Cluster 3. Okay.
So roll 3 locations and then 2 points piece.
Yep. First location is a 7.
Center torso.
Yep.
Got it.
We're doing right side, right?
Yep.
Yep. Center torso. Wait. Right side, that should be right torso.
Okay.
Yep. Just double checking. Next is a 9, which is left torso.
Left torso too.
Yep.
Got it.
And the other is a 2, which is going to be right torso, and that's a critical.
If it's the hit location rolled was 2.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Yep.
Apply damage to that new location, and then roll for critical.
Oh, you got to re-roll for the location? I thought it was just
yep.
critical.
Okay. We're playing with a floating crit roll.
Okay, so re-roll location. It's a 9, which on right torso chart is going to be left torso.
Left torso. All right, and then roll 8+ for critical.
8+ for crit. Oh, just missed it. That's a 6.
Okay. And I think you have one more missile, or am I crazy?
No, that was everything.
Okay.
It was 3 missiles, so yeah.
Okay. And then you have 2.
We just have the machine guns.
2 machine guns hitting on 6s.
Yep. And that's a hit for both of them.
And what's the damage on those?
I think it's 1. No, 2. It's 2.
Go ahead, roll. Okay, we're not gonna do burst just because I don't want to do all the extra math shit. Somebody's gonna ask, probably Darius.
A 10 and a 5.
Okay, I don't know what those are without looking.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. 10 is left arm.
All right, left
5
arm
is right arm.
2 points.
2. Yep.
And they're left arm and what?
Left arm and right arm.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I got to do a PSR 3+. Stay standing. Saw that 1 hit, and it's like, motherfucker, don't you dare fall me over. All right. I believe that's it. For this round, let me see. He with a 4, he didn't move. Well, 5 because he turned, and then 10, 14, -20, so no heat for him. My Nova Prime is fucked the fuck up. this guy is now standing and is now a valid trial opponent.
Yep.
So he will be challenging your Nova Prime.
Okay.
In this round.
Yep. And they will accept.
Let me go ahead and click this over, and then do some quick scribbling.
Yep, we're probably not going to have time to get another round in. I don't think.
You want to hold here, or you want to resume, or do one more round and then see what we'd look like?
Well, actually, we're only doing 2 sets, so yeah, I guess we can do one more. We'll do one more quick round.
Okay. Let's roll
just to see if
initiative
they'll
then.
decide it. Yep.
6.
Snake Eyes. So
Well,
yep, I'm going first.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm gonna take this guy off because he's obviously defeated. He is still struggling at the moment with heat and shit, but he is obviously surrendered.
5, 8, 5.
The score is 2-3 in favor of the Ghost Bears. Figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump the Viper Prime over. I think these are gonna be collision woods again. Yep, collision woods. They're all collision apparently.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna jump into the woods here. So facing that way. And that's 7 hexes. So I think that's gonna be
7 would be a 4 total.
Yeah, +1. Yeah, so 4. Yep.
So you're in the
They got it.
woods.
Yep, in the woods. Yep.
And then say you're standing here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say you've got sight. Okay. Unless you feel like disagreeing, I feel like there's definitely
No, I was gonna say just the bonus from the woods, but yeah, I'm not adjacent to the level 2, so yeah, I don't think line of sight is broken.
Okay. All right. In that case, Nova Prime and Nova A.
Yep.
That really sucks that my Nova Prime had to drop out after smacking you with 7 out of 8 lasers. That was a really solid hit, and all of a sudden, just like, nope, here, eat a bunch of bullshit. I remember even here when we're getting ready, when you were like, all right, go ahead and roll hit locations for those 7 out of 8. I was like, oh, I heard that tone change in his voice. He sounds like he's defeated. No, he had to go and turn it right the fuck back around on me.
Turn for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. 7 hexes. So I think that's gonna be
check his number.
7 hexes.
Yeah, I know. We've done that millions of times.
All set?
Yep, he's just behind cover over
All
here.
right. You
Yep.
were in. Oh, you were in the woods, weren't you?
I was in the woods. Yep.
And you were facing this hex.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Not that I just want to. So one,
Yep.
2, 3, 5. Okay. And then, yep, ran.
Actually, no, that should I
That
only
should be
moved.
like a 6,
Ye-
actually.
yeah.
Because
I was counting I was counting my turns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't paying attention to what all you were doing because my son came back
Yep.
inside, so I had to see what he was doing. Anyway. Okay. Now. Center to center is right on
Defender's
line. That's
advantage. Yep.
defender's advantage. Damn you. 3, 4. Damn it! Although I could get defender's advantage as well, so there's that amusement.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do
Yep.
right
So
there.
we both got partial cover. Yep.
Yep. And then I get a +3 for my movement.
Yep.
All right. And then that's it.
All right.
Firing phase. Starting with you.
Yep. All right. Well, let's just do the juicy ones first. We'll do Nova
Juicy
Prime onto
ones.
Nova Prime. Yeah. Nova Prime onto Nova Prime.
'Cause I'm pretty sure your Nova Prime's a little on the toasty side right now.
Actually, it's
Or no,
not. It's only at
you
3
did
heat,
fire
yeah.
like with the intent of trying to come back down. Mine
Cool down,
is
yeah.
let's see. I actually need to update my heat because his heat would have definitely cooled off by now. Oh, nope. He did lose a heat sink. So that's going to be 30 no, it's 28 minus 2 is 26 heat. Okay. 26 heat.
Attacker.
And then this is going to be 0.
2. So it's 3.
Gunnery.
6.
Why is he +1 gunnery? Why do I have +1 gunnery written on here? It must have gotten really warm and forgot to take it off. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure something out.
Yep. No worries. Yeah, so I'm just doing the math here. So I think it's going to be 6s for my gunnery, my walk. That makes 3,
You
and then
ran
your jump for
technically
3. Or I'm sorry,
yeah.
You know what I meant.
Yeah. So 3,
like ground
6,
movement.
7.
For partial cover, yeah.
Yep.
7
So
for partial
7s.
cover. Yep. 7s,
And you're firing a
he gets
slew of
3
lasers.
heat. So I think he's gonna bump it up to 7 heat or 7 lasers because that'll be 37 40. So yeah, I think he'll do 7 lasers. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right, 7 lasers hitting on 7s. Oh my god.
1,
okay,
2,
that's
3, 4.
2, 3. Yep, I'm counting 4. So yeah, look at all those ones.
Yeah, there's a slew of them in there.
Yeah.
All right, 4 of them.
All right, 4 locations.
That's 28. That's going to be a PSR.
Yep. Okay. First location is 9. Remember, we're ignoring leg hits.
Correct. I believe 9 is an arm. I might be
that's
wrong.
a leg. That's
Okay.
left leg.
Disregard.
So disregard.
That's
next
3.
location is also a 9. So that's
And
miss.
that is no PSR for me.
Yep. 7 and then a 6.
7 is center torso.
Is center torso. Yep.
6 is one
right
of the
torso.
Yeah. Ooh boy.
That's internal. Yep. Ooh, almost took it off.
Yeah, almost. What is the right torso? Yep. Okay. Go ahead and roll for crit.
Yep. Go back to my dice over here. Rolling for crit. 8+. Ooh, just missed it. 6.
Thank God. Okay, I am currently at 2 heat. I'm going to fire 30. That's 32. That'll put me at 6 heat. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave my heat alone for the moment. In case something crazy. Well, no, I've already taken damage, so I can actually do my heat. 32. That's gonna take it down to 6 heat, which means on 6 heat, it's gonna change my movement profile to a 4, 6, 4. Whoops. 4, 6, 5. All right, firing 2 PPCs. Let's see. 1 gunnery, 4 for jumping, 5 for partial cover, and short range, no other modifiers. So 1, 4, 5. Ignore leg hits. One. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Look at this bullshit, Fohammer. Watch. This one is going to be a leg hit. Watch. 7, center torso. Eat it.
Oh, geez.
15 points damage to the center torso.
All right. Not through.
Damn it. All right. Well, I guess they've got another round in them. All right.
Yep.
Your turn with the other guys.
One armor left on the center torso.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So now we'll do Viper onto Stooping Hawk. So it's going to be, let's see, 1 gunnery. His jump is 3. I'm sorry, which jump is?
Jump is +3.
3, yeah.
So 4, 7 with
So
my
4,
movement.
7. Yep. Pulse
5,
lasers.
5 for the pulses.
Yeah, 5 for pulses.
7. So here's what it looks like:
7.
5 for pulse, 7 for missiles, and 11s for machine gun, because I'm at 3 hexes. If you're gonna fire the machine guns at long range.
Yep. Oh yeah, we'll fire them. Yep.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
All right. So what do we say? 5 for pulses.
Yep.
All right. Hitting on 5s. It's 1 hit.
Okay.
Location. 7.
Center torso, 7 points. Got it.
Okay. And then we said 9s for the SRM.
Hold on before you move any dice. Let's see. 1, 4, 7, 5 for the pulse, 7 for the missiles, and then 11 for the whatchamacallits.
All right, 7 for missiles. That's a miss.
Okay, and then 11 for the machine guns.
And then 2 machine guns, 11s. Oh no, miss for both of them. So okay. Yep.
All right, I am at 5 heat for jumping. I'm going to fire Ultra AC 10 in Ultra mode. Obs. That put me at 11. 9 is 20. Yeah, Ultra AC 10 in Ultra, a medium pulse, and an ER medium. That would put me at 5, 11. Correction. I'm going to fire Ultra AC 10 in Ultra mode and 2 medium pulse lasers. That will put me at 4 heat. So, everything is short range. Suddenly, I'm having a brain fart. So, short range. Hold on. God damn it. I'm overthinking everything. Stand by. Let me get this figured out. Okay, I was right. So, yeah, short range. So, 1, 4, 8, 9. Fuck me. 9 for the Ultra and 7 for the pulses. Because you're in the woods. So, 9 for the Ultra. Firing in Ultra mode. Fuck you. And 7 for the 2 pulses. Hit and miss. 8. Left torso, 7 points.
All right.
Anything juicy in there?
Sorry, left torso?
Correct.
Okay, that's through.
Yeah. Okay.
Just by 1, but it's through.
Yep. Let me roll for crit.
8+.
Hit. 1 critical.
Oh my god. All right. For left torso, it's just upper. So
okay.
yeah.
Location 2. I'm not mistaken, that's
Engine
engine.
hit. Yep, that's an engine hit.
+5 heat for you, buddy.
Yep.
And let me mark off my ammo expenditure. Okay. And then my heat is good. PSRs are good. I believe once you get done with your heat management over there, I think that's the round and the session.
Yep. Yep, we're good. So yeah, the heat takes effect next round, right? For the engine
Yeah,
heat.
I mean you'll
Yeah.
build up everything that you need to build up and or
Yep.
dissipate and all that, and then heat effects begin next round.
Yep. All right.
So in that case, let me switch this back over to our faces. How are you feeling? You're down by 1 on a technicality. Well, not technicality. It's just dead Star Commander. A very literally dead Star Colonel, apparently. Because for some reason, the Star Colonel had to take the field today.
Yep. Yeah, and I remember him, very specifically saying at the previous, Star Commander or whatever, was I forget exactly what he said, but he was, talking down on him, and now he's just, laying in the grave right next to him.
Yep.
Or whatever they do, or whatever clanners do.
Well, let me see. I don't know. He probably had they're gonna check his gift take history and be like, well, yeah, we got a gift take from the other day. So yeah, we'll take that and add it to our genetic repository. No, not supposed to. We'll add it to our genetic stuff, and we'll figure it out from there. And Darius, to answer your question, no, I already have somebody else waiting on me now, who is being very, very impatient. He said TikTok, TikTok a moment ago. Anyway, yeah, no, headshots are killing you, man. Literally and figuratively and emotionally, I think.
Yep.
That's 3 dead mechs from headshots so far in these trials. Am I right?
No, that's 4.
It was 2 last match?
Or no. Oh wait, sorry, in this round. I had 3 headshots against me the last time the Jade Falcons fought.
You had 3? I thought it was only 2.
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it was 3 dead mechs, but 2 of them were headshots.
2 of them were headshots. So by the way, that mech, make sure you take note, that mech will be available in the next trial, assuming you win. And that's, I'm not trying to be snarky, but assuming you win, that mech is still available because you just take another head off of a different mech and put it back on that one.
Yep.
As well as all the other armor repairs. And then of course, we haven't gotten any other mech kills yet, so see how that turns out.
Yep. And yeah, it's kind of funny because I specifically picked this guy. If you want to look him up, he's on Sarna. It's Grand New Clay is his name, and yeah, he's the such and such commander. He was actually on Tukiad, but
no,
yeah, not anymore. Yep,
not in our history. Was he the Star Colonel for the 3rd Falcon Talon cluster? Yeah, whatever it is.
Yep, he was the Star Colonel for the 3rd Falcon Talon. Yep.
Later today, there will be a handful of Star Captains trialing for his position.
Oh yeah, yeah. So didn't even make it into the beginning phases of Operation Revival.
No.
So
somebody else will fight and die on Tukiad.
F in chat.
F in chat. Yeah, there you go. Yes. All right. Well, that's all I've got. We will offline. Fohammer and I will figure out when we're going to schedule our second part.
Yep.
Darius and the Nova Cats have their second part coming up in about a week, give or take. And of course, I still got to get a hold of Wildane and figure out when we're going to do his fight.
Yep.
But unfortunately, I believe he's been busy with a couple of personal things over the last week or so. So we'll get caught up when we get caught up. In the meantime, sorry, go ahead. No,
I was just going to say that just for the people at home that I think just looking at your schedule, we'll have to figure it out. But I think you had some availability coming up on this Thursday, which that works for me if it does for you, but we'll take it offline. Yeah, I was just going to say that normally our Saturdays are good, but this Saturday coming up is it's my mom's birthday, but it's also Mother's Day weekend too. So yeah, that kind of weekend
is... Get out there and love your mothers.
Yes. But yeah, if you want to do Thursday, we could probably do Thursday.
I think we can. I'll take a look at the schedule. I believe what you're saying, but I always want to see with my own stupid eyeballs.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Anyway.
But no. Good match. It's just we both lost a mech, and I took a big center torso hit there. You got some criticals, so we're kind of in the same spot that we were last time against Jade Falcon and Star Adder or whatever it was. We're teeter-totting back and forth here.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
All right, but yeah, let's get out of here. Thanks for stopping
Yep.
by. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you have, you can always hit all the like, subscribe, share, etc. buttons. You can also join us on the Discord. If you're watching during a live stream, you can just type in the stream chat !Discord. Or if you're watching this video on YouTube, in the video description, you will find a link for our Discord servers. Come hang out with us. Tell us what we're doing. That's weird, wrong, crazy, right, awesome, whatever. And before I can't even speak. Before I ramble much longer, let's just wrap it and get out of here. Stay safe out there, my friends. This world is a crazy dark place, so make sure you're doing what you got to do to take care of you and yours. As for me and mine, we are out of here. See you next time.